Good morning, everyone. Yeah, and it's going to be an interesting day today, that's for sure. We've got Neil Robertson here on table 1, who, as you say, he had a bit of a shocker yesterday, something we probably didn't expect from the former world champion. But that's what this short format can do. Throws up some surprising results, and there is still an outside chance that he can scrape through. Obviously, he needs to just concentrate on his own games and possibly hope that results go his way.
Well, the template, the inspiration is there from Stuart Bingham. In Group 1, on day 1, he lost 3 out of 3. Looked to be heading for the door, but then he just about pulled it round.
5.
Did enough to play in Group 2, and he won that. In first in this match, though, is Perry.
It
was a strange old day for him. In beating Milkins, as I told you about earlier, he made a 108 break in the decider. But either side of that, against Selt and against Zhao Guodong, he looked ill at ease and made quite a few mistakes.
Yeah, you mentioned Joe did upstairs how lightning fast this table 1 is playing. Super reactive, and if you're not quite timing the ball as well as you would like, it can soon run away from you, the cue ball, and I think that was
12.
Sort of let Joe down yesterday. He was really struggling to get a grip hold of his white ball and control things. But today's a new day. He'll use that knowledge from yesterday and bring it forward to today.
Yeah, we must make the point that the tables being used here, I'm a big fan of them actually. I think they play very nicely, the Rassons. They're employed for the Championship League, both ranking and invitation version,
20.
and the Champion of Champions. Otherwise, the bulk of the events on the snooker circuit feature star tables.
27.
Yeah, I have to say, I've only played on the Rassons a few times when I've played in the Championship League snooker myself, and I'm a big fan as well. They always seem to play really nicely, but Joe will not be a big fan of that one. That's red's gone well astray. Unexpected.
1.
It's been a funny old group like that. We saw 11 centuries yesterday, some terrific stuff, but we also saw some howlers. The most obvious was Anthony McGill's missed red in the second frame against Matthew Selt last night. It was the simplest ball I think you'll ever see missed, and yet
They're only a frame winning opportunity at the moment, but well, it certainly isn't
Neil Robertson,
missing reds like that. So a bit of a nervy start to this one. Both of these guys sat towards the rear of the table. Of course, Robertson rock bottom. Big match for both.
One.
there is a rivalry between these two, but it's very friendly. Joe Perry has given Robertson lots of help, advice over the years. They've practiced in the same facility.
8.
And they know each other really well. Mutual admiration, quite rightly so.
9.
Yeah, and if my memory serves me right, I think Joe's had the better of Neil in the last few encounters they've had, so I just wonder if that will play a part in today's match. I know it's a much shorter race today, best of 5, but any psychological advantage you can get, you've got to feed off it.
16.
Well, Perry's got a reasonable record against Robertson, you're right. 13-7 the Aussie leads overall in head-to-heads outside of the Championship League. Of course, they met in the German Masters last week. Robertson was 3-1 down at the interval, but he won 5-3 with a 118 break to clinch. He also beat Perry
22.
in the last 32 of the season's Scottish Open, 4-1. But, and this is the match I think
23.
you were referring to, Stephen, Robertson lost in the UK Championship this season to Perry, 6-2. Again, last 32.
$30. 31. 38. 39.
So already up to frame ball black. Doesn't want to be too clever with this one.
Joe Perry, 46.
66 points the difference. 4 reds and therefore 59 on the table, so Robertson needs a couple of snookers.
What are you doing?
Okay. Frame conceded.
And now he
frame,
concedes.
Joe Perry.
And so Joe Perry on 27.